Am I the asshole for ruining a proposal at a wedding? So I, male 27, am a part-time DJ. I mostly DJ for family and friends. I'm not really a professional. I just do it for a little side cash from time to time. Last weekend, I got invited to DJ on the cheap at a wedding for a friend of a friend. At the wedding, while everyone was on the dance floor, one of the guests, we'll call him Kevin, approached me and asked if I could play the song Golden Hour. It was an odd request because at this time, all the guests were literally hopping around and dancing, but I was told to take all requests, so I did it anyway. When I started playing it, the dance floor started to clear up, and then Kevin invited some woman onto the dance floor, and they started slow dancing for a bit. A few people joined them, including the bride and groom. Then at that one part of the song, Kevin got down on one knee, and I knew right away that he was going to propose. I didn't think it was right, especially because they were in the middle of the dance floor with all eyes on them, and I kind of felt like if this happened, I would take the fault because I was the one to put the romantic song on out of nowhere. So instead of letting that happen, as soon as he pulled out the box, I started to play Boogie and turned up the volume instead. After that, Kevin just side-eyed me and got up, and everyone else sat down. After that, nothing else really happened, and the tension was very thick. After the wedding, no one really brought it up, and I obviously thought I wasn't the asshole, and the friend that was friends with the bride said that I wasn't. But then a bunch of the family started to message me. It turns out that Kevin was the bride's brother, and the family kept asking why I did that. I told them that proposing at someone else's wedding was not appropriate. They told me that I shouldn't have an opinion because I was just the DJ, and now Kevin got publicly humiliated because some people knew that this was going to happen, so they were taking videos and live on Instagram that all their friends could see. I responded with, that would have made the newlyweds hurt, but then they came back with, you shouldn't have assumed that the bride didn't want that. That part got me thinking because I was mostly communicating with the bride about arrangements, and she was very chatty before the wedding, but after that, she kept giving me one-word answers. So I assumed she is mad at me, but then again, when she paid me, she almost doubled the amount for what I was asking for, with a generous tip. So I'm not sure if the bride actually knew, I just think she would have told me. But am I the asshole for assuming?
Okay.
This is ridiculous. Wow.
I'm dying at the Instagram Live.
I know.
Getting ruined.
Not them preparing Instagram lives and videos, but not giving the vendors a heads up.
I know.
That is your own fault.
Yeah. Honestly, good on the DJ. He really tried to salvage what he could of that moment.
I think so too.
Yikes.
This is a lesson for everyone. Well, okay. I feel like any DJ would be looking out for their bride.
Yeah.
And their couple. So, no, I don't think he's an asshole at all.
Mm-mm.
I do feel like when the family was coming at him and they were like, you're an asshole, why would you do that? For him to be like, it would hurt the couple. Maybe he could have said, typically, if that is planned, my couple tells me that beforehand. So I do anything I can to keep the bride and groom happy.
Yeah.
And that's why I did that, because that's just what's true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He had good intentions.
Yeah. And I think that he could be like, if you needed me to play a certain song at a certain time and not change the song in the middle, like most DJs do anyway, with most songs, the client that is paying him should have came to him and made the request, not anyone else. So I think the DJ's in the right.
I'm so curious about whether or not the bride wanted that to happen.
I am too.
This will be a mystery for the ages.
Yeah. Top comment, not the asshole. It was clearly not okay with the bride. The bride either didn't know or was coerced into allowing it. I think so too, because I think that if the bride knew, she wouldn't have given you the tip. And maybe she would have even motioned to you and been like, no, keep golden hour going. If the bride and groom planned it, they would have told the DJ.
Yeah.
If they were reasonable people, which they seem like they are because they gave their vendor a very generous tip after he did a good job.
Not the whole family messaging him and yelling at him.
How do they even know his name?
Right. That's crazy.
That's so weird. I'm on the DJ side.
Yeah.